Pride in the VTuber industry. Surely this would be a banger, right?
No, I don't
Oh my god, gay!
As part
Oh my
of
god,
what
gay!
is coming out does creating an example for people to feel safe.
Happy Pride Month? Yeah, happy Pride Month, guys.
Happy Pride Month!
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Happy Pride
So
Month.
true. Happy Pride.
Our powers are growing stronger. Every year during Pride Month, our power grows. Do you guys feel it? Because it's real.
Oh, I feel something growing, all right.
Happy Pride Month! Y'all
Wait.
love more rainbow since I last saw y'all, and that's pretty base. For all y'all not living under a rock or in the weird state of Florida, Pride Month is a month dedicated to celebrating the LGBTQ community, honoring the movements that ancestors
Lexi!
and affirming themselves.
Lexi!
as
This is you!
Month of Native American Awareness Month, but it's good for them.
Happy birthday, Lexi!
Birthday experience, whether they're open or currently in the closet. It's also the month when corporations become rainbow and pretend to care about gay people because, hello, I like money. People already talk about Pride in the IRL space. What about the virtual space? Because I'm, a virtual fallen angel that made a brand complaining about VTubers, also trash edits. VTubing has played a large role in aiding people in this community. Gay, bi, trans, Italian. The artistic freedom to express yourself and present yourself however you want has strengthened people in so many ways. But ayo, it's Toledo, that fallen angel that complains a bitch about nothing bull. I love Pride in this industry, yet there's a good side and some evident problems that VTuber towns experience for being trans, especially the trans part. God! Also, I don't know if the intro communicated it, but this is a bigotry-free zone. Don't be on that weird shit. You look like a clown for letting the gays live in your head rent-free. This is you. Everybody laugh. Some of y'all call people snowflakes for jumping the gun when you hear the word diversity. Like, boom, jump scare.
Oh, brother.
Cock and trash. I'm just an ally with questions who's also kind of weird. Get some snacks, get some water, raise up your flag. Let's get on to the video.
Persona!
Being able to be openly yourself is
Amazing!
Let me explain. The entertainment industry ain't always favorable to people of queer identity. They might receive prejudice, harassment, or even threats for something they can't control. Like, damn, why my bro Lil Nas X story back on the devil?
Nah, not the little Nas X, bro.
Because it's kind of already predetermined. But that's what makes content creation and VTubing so damn interesting. As a creator, you can curate your content in a way that directs people with similar interests to your brand. Fellows can create a welcoming community, a safe space, or go the extra mile with whatever the heck they want to do. But the point of the matter is that compared to most circles, content communities give people control of their presentation. VTubing is an artistic medium of expression, and through that character, people of LGBTQ identity might find ways of being more open about their orientation. Like, bro, look at some popular VTubers out there. Uki is heterophobic, I mean gay. Omu's bi, Numu's bi, Finana's bi, Shoto's bi, Mista's bi, Fulgur's oh my god, bi people took a dub in this industry. Hell, other people might be ace, pan, demi, who knows really? The point is that while coming out in real life is a test, no Johnny, the anonymous fact
No Johnny.
allows people to express things that they'd usually be secretive about. So yeah, shout out to my gay homies.
Well, I identify. I'm bi. All by myself.
That'd be one of my favorite genders. Wait, that's not how it works. I will mention that sometimes LGBTQ labels can become damning. For example, Shoto. Someone in the comment section of my male VTubers mentioned that the bottom joke got so bad in Shoto's community that the mods have to regulate it heavily. People were defining him from a sex position and not as an actual entertainer. I'll be talking about labels in the VTuber community.
I'm so happy I didn't get to like be a part of like the whole bottom culture, I guess. When I became a VTuber, I was like I said, I'm kind of fresh when it comes to VTubing. I'm just happy I wasn't there for like everybody in chat be like, oh my god, you're a bottom, you're a bottom, you're a bottom, you know? God, bro, I could just only imagine how annoying that would be for people. Like, especially just like you're in chat and everybody just calling you a bottom the entire time. Oh, that would be so annoying.
Video, because that can be damning. But what about discourse? Oh god, no! Are there VTubers that pretend to be gay reviews? This is not this topic! We're talking about queer-baiting discourse! Queerbaiting is a weird monkey bar on both ends. On one end, some VTubers might yuri or yaw bait for their audience's approval. And on another end, VTubers are accused of queerbaiting where they might be questioning, closeted, or actually of queer identity. But first, what the heck is queerbaiting? Well, let's talk about it. Queerbaiting is a marketing technique for fictional media in which writers make a character sexually ambiguous or up for interpretation. Perhaps they're very flirty to people of the same sex, or they have a close relationship with a fellow homie. You know, it's gay, but it's not gay.
Well, I kiss my homies goodnight. Society.
However, the writer won't directly confirm.
I like to kiss my homies every day, bro. I gotta kiss them goodnight, good morning, you know. Who doesn't kiss the homies?
from said LGBTQ representation due to anti-SJW YouTubers balking at the thought of gay people existing. Therefore, writers might inadvertently bait a queer ally audience into the medium off of the mere possibility of it. And by the God, let these bitches be gay. Boy, I said, boy, let them be gay. So why do I mention queerbaiting for VTubers? Because queerbaiting discourse is everywhere. Those want me to turn my brain off like... Don't get me wrong, there are some straight people pretending. To those, don't do that, but is that always the case? I can't confirm or deny whether someone's directly queerbaiting. I see tweets and TikToks all the time that call out VTubers for queerbaiting, but I'm about to make a hot take that might make you upset. Keep in mind, when introducing queerbaiting, I said fiction, media, entertainment, you know, a corporate term for fictional characters. VTubers are real people. It's way more complex than just this girl jokes with her homies. That means he's queerbaiting. The number of times I've seen someone say, I hate queerbaiting in the VTuber industry, and when you ask who they're referring to, it's like, oh, these VTubers! These dudes are openly bi! Sorry, but you guys are being reasonable if you think Mr. isn't straight. He's too scared to do a real guy. He isn't attracted to any anime or video game characters he sees, and he has zero interest in BL. He's so obviously straight that I question why he pretends otherwise.
Because before, I would just say I was straight or I was bi-curious. You know, now I would say I'm just bi.
Is this serious or what?
People have gotten so used to accusing every VTuber who's kind of flirtatious with their friends of queerbaiting, they genuinely forgot that bisexual, curious, and pansexual people exist. Do I have to do another sexuality jump scare? Nah, I'll spare y'all.
The good ending.
Haven't directly confirmed or in the process of questioning, recognize that real people experience changes and set personal boundaries. Because in real life, it's kind of frowned upon to be openly gay, and in some countries, it's just illegal. I think Toledo here, same-sex marriage is finally legal in Japan now. Dubs only. So while there might be VTuber characters that Yao or Yuri bait, I can't in good conscience accuse multiple real people of queerbaiting, considering there's a history of young IRL actors having to out themselves due to these accusations. So I'd much rather give people the benefit of the doubt and let them express themselves in my lane instead of someone unwillingly showing the gay card. But hey, if you willing, it's okay. I got the
The gay card! Black Jesus, what you have?
I'm super duper gay.
But if you are completely straight and knowingly queerbaiting, don't do that. Here's footage of me trying to find the last straight VTuber. Anyway, what's...
Hey, I'm right here. I'm a straight VTuber. But you know, I always say, I don't have Riz, but for some reason, I'm just so homosexual, man. I'm so good at rizzing up my homies, but when it comes to girls, trying to rizz up girls, yeah, you know, GG's going next for me, man. It's a lost cause at that point, you know.
the next flag? Yeah, that's the one. Shout out to the trans homies, because there's a lot to talk about there. You already know how much I gas up VTubing as a medium for expression and finding a community, and that control of presentation has been perfect for those on the trans spectrum.
Let's talk about it.
Many people who experience dysphoria take a lot of time trying to figure themselves out. You might shift between presentations, find yourself in masculine, feminine boxes, or just want to ask a lot of questions. But let's not sugarcoat it, a lot of these people can't be open about this in real life. Lack of support, hatred, and straight up attacks from the world makes non-gender conforming people feel like trash for existing. You hate looking at a mirror, you hate looking in your community, you just hate life. But that's where VTubing and content creation comes in. Your VTuber avatar frees you from your IRL concerns and worries. You have the artistic freedom to try different things in your journey of self-identity. No longer do you have to feel like crap looking at a mirror, because now you control what that mirror reflects. And some of the most notorious trans VTubers can vouch for this. ArtCVRC, a VR chat streamer with over 100,000 supporters, used VTubing to find an accepting space for a presentation even before finding out she was trans. Minty Yukume used the journey of VTubing to be the person, streamer, and woman she always wanted to be. Tons of other VTubers have a similar journey, such as Marina, Naya, Memcubus, Chunky Lotus, Grandpa Samuel, the list goes on. Being a VTuber in a medium that encourages freedom and expression gives so many people the resources in their journey. So that's based. A real Curry dancing to heat moment. But there's a large elephant in the room we gotta address. Transphobia. A lot of it.
Oh
Like,
my
way too much to
God.
sweep under the rug. I talked about being a black VTuber, so how about the way this community treats trans people? Cause it's... Sorry, but we gotta talk
That is
about
true. I seen some shit on the timeline, which is wild.
it. The treatment that trans VTubers get...
It's trash. I'm playing, bro. It's actually ass.
I have never seen a potential safe space like the VTuber community be so inept with how they treat trans people, it's crazy. Supporting trans people is looked down upon, and hosting trans charity events will have the quotes beating your ass for unrelated factors. Not even factoring the trash they receive in IRL society. Trans VTubers get harassed, receive endless bigotry, get death threats, and the hate rates, oh god, the hate reads are awful. Fellas are doxing and swatting VTubers for it. And you wanna know why? It's because they're trans! And I haven't even addressed the calamity that
Oh,
real
God.
controversy. God, every time I talk about this, someone sends me slurs of death threats. As I stated before, no streamer deserves harassment, attacks, and death threats, or even worse for playing this wizard game. The scene was shitty, and have never downplayed it. But the way that people labeled a local hate group on Twitter as the entire trans community and use that as an excuse to harass, send death threats, and dox more trans VTubers is so disheartening. The amount of crap I saw from a quote-unquote anti-harassment campaign is crazy. So many people were attacked, VTubers felt alienated and graduated. Many were harassing people who weren't even saying anything to streamers. Please tell me how this anti-harassment campaign is going. And any criticism about what was going on got you labeled Twitter freaks. Oh, trust me, it's not trans people, it's Twitter freaks. Oh, people are declaring war on trans people and sending gay man threats off of trans experiences?
Ain't that some shit?
Non-binary 12-year-olds with pronouns in their bio. Transgender 12-year-olds telling me to kill myself.
Sources of people pretending to be trans, making hateful content to make other trans people look bad. Y'all wanna cover how that's blatant black propaganda against a marginalized group?
No! Ain't that some
Woke trans community attacks this VTuber and made her quit streaming. Oh look, she just moved to VSojo for a better bag. You wanna maybe rework?
Let's go, Enya!
Entire community? Woke Twitter freaks upset at her debut.
Shut your bitch ass up! Mask on, Scott. Get mask on.
Don't think the LGBT is some monolithic community with some supreme new leader. Trust me, that ain't it. The treatment that I got for covering the topic pales in comparison to what trans people in the community receive on a daily basis. No VTuber deserves harassment and threats, but don't use other people's experiences as an excuse to reflect your hatred of a group of people. Stop being assholes or I'll pour water on your cable. I'm not even trans, bro. I'm just fallen angel that likes to talk trash. So let's just be better to others and for this community.
Amen.
That's the experience of pride in the VTuber sphere.
Like, how hard is it just to be? How hard? I just don't understand how a lot of people like. How hard is it just to be a decent human being? It's like these guys just don't know how to be decent around here anymore, you know? I don't know why it presses so many people. If someone's gay, trans, it's like, bro, what are they doing to you? They're not doing anything. They're just existing. It's like, bro, society not trying to make something a big deal out of like something that's not that insane, you know? It's so dumb, man. Challenge impossible. Exactly, we're just existing. We're just like existing, but it's like I don't know why it bothers them. You don't see us going after like you don't see us going after those people just for existing either, you know? They just come at you first and that's why you go after them back. I don't understand why people are just so pressed.
Content creation and VTubing opens up many doors for presentation that wouldn't be available in other industries. The community you can build is something that creates good opportunities for one's journey. People can find ways to be open about their orientation, or they can present their appearance as their ideal self. However, as much as pride is great, these talents experience problems. Many receive accusations of being fake, queer baiting, or just receive straight up harassment and threats for being themselves. Which is why the number one rule is simple. Just don't be weird. Pretty simple, really. Anyway, that's pretty much it. If you got this far, thanks so much for watching your local fallen angel. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, as this is an interesting topic. Smash the like button, subscribe, because it really helps out the channel, and thank you so much for 10K.
Definitely an interesting topic, I would say.